Healthcare workers with Covenant Health rallying outside the Misericordia Hospital in West Edmonton Monday afternoon. Demonstrators here tell me they're far apart on negotiations for a new contract.
I'm new to Alberta 5 years ago. I was in Saskatchewan for 11 years prior to that. When I left Saskatchewan, I was making $36.63 an hour. I moved here for a $2 an hour pay cut. Scope of practice has increased tremendously.
Members of Alberta's largest union and employees at Catholic healthcare provider Covenant Health calling attention to wages and working conditions as they negotiate a new contract with their employer. Nadine Dubois has been a licensed practical nurse for 15 years, now working at the emergency room at the Misericordia Hospital. Telling me compared to her colleagues in other provinces, she's making less and being asked to do more.
So the workload is also very stressful. Like, I see so much patients coming in for small, minor things when that could be easily treated by more family doctors. They need to focus on family doctors, nurse practitioners, dealing, or even a minor emergency clinics opening up.
But as negotiations between the Alberta Union of Provincial Employees and the province continues, the vice president tells me negotiations aren't even close.
Regardless of who signs a paycheck in this province, every single one of our bargaining units has received the same ingoing proposal from the employer, which is an abysmal 7.5% over 4 years. We've asked for a very conservative 35% over 2 years. That is to keep up with inflation, as well as to account for the fact that for the past few contracts, these members have taken literally next to nothing.
In an email, Alberta's Minister of Finance says the union's position on wages is extreme and calling their offer fair, saying in part, quote, "The Alberta government approaches bargaining and wages from an evidence-based perspective. To do this, we look at similar jobs across the country to determine fair market wages. Looking across Canada, we do not see any publicly funded employees receiving the type of settlement AUPE is demanding." Alberta has a number of collective agreements up for negotiation this year. Members from the Canadian Union of Provincial Employees demonstrating in solidarity Monday afternoon. They are not ruling out the possibility of a strike.
I have been president of this union for 15 years, and I have always been strongly against strike because I don't think it's a win-win for anyone. However, the government has now snubbed us to the point where we have been forced to take this action.
Reporting from Edmonton, Darcy Ropchan, City News.